Hey YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another Transformers review. This time we're taking a look at a 30th anniversary Generations figure, and it's a Voyager class, and it's Rhinox from the Beast Wars series. And of course, Beast Wars came after the first generation of Transformers, and if you don't know anything about it, you need to go back and watch it. It's actually probably one of the best written stories for Transformers, all the way up to, I think, Animated and Prime. Really kind of fit into that mold as well, but I was not a fan when this first came out. I was like, Prime is a truck, not a monkey. This is lame. I don't like this. And a friend of mine actually got me into watching the series after it was over. And I've come to absolutely love the story. So, if you don't know, the Maximals and the Predacons, they're the descendants of the Autobots and Decepticons, and they end up on Earth in the past. And there's too much energon, and they have to, well, take beast forms to protect themselves. And all of the Beast Wars figures that we have gotten lately have been just immaculate. Waspinator, gorgeous. I've been waiting for this guy to come out. Rat Trap looks really good, and then we've got Skybite coming pretty soon, and he looks really nice as well. So, yeah, let's take a look at this guy, take a look at the package, get him out of package, see what we think, and take a look at his Rhino mode. So, looking at the package, of course, we've got this really cool Maximal logo up here, Transformers Generations, we've got him in package. We've got this really nice side art that kind of looks like a comic book. I'm guessing IDW style is what all the Generation figures are kind of going with right now, since they have the huge partnership with IDW Comics. Really doesn't look much like the original cartoon, which is unfortunate. The sculpt even reflects that. It looks more like this comic book art than the original cartoon, and that kind of makes me sad a little, because I really loved his head sculpt on the original cartoon and would love to have seen that, a really good version on a toy. But this is what we get. So we have the Thrilling 30 Transformers logo, and I love how it's a Maximal symbol there in the middle. He has twin spinning Gatling guns, which is a cool gimmick, and what he had on the show. But it's kind of weird that's in purple. Looks very Decepticon-y to me, or I guess Predacon-y to me. Top of the package, it's pretty much the standard Generations pack there. This side, of course, we have the artwork. We've got a Maximal logo in the corner there, looking really cool on this side. Again, the 30th anniversary Rhinox Maximals Series 2. Looking very, very cool. Figure number 5. Who do we have on the bottom? People you can also get. We have got Double Dealer. This is basically a repaint of Blitzwing. So, yeah, I have not seen that figure actually out in the stores. Just this guy in Whirl. So here's the back of the package. Just gonna get that without the gleam. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. We get the picture of him as a robot, picture of him as a Rhino, 30th anniversary, all that kind of good stuff. Here is his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you can. There are his stats. If you want to pause and read that, you can. And of course, 30th anniversary, IDW, all kinds of goodness. So yeah, there he is. Now let's get him out of the package and see what we think. Alright, so here we have Rhinox out of package. I just kind of want to show this. It just seemed odd to me. His instruction sheet is huge. It's like a poster, and it's got the instructions on both sides. Now we do get some really cool black and white artwork, and of course it's got the logo there, but look at the size of that in comparison to the figure. That's just oddly large. I don't really remember the other Voyager figures having instructions that large. Now, the nice thing is you can clearly see the instructions, but I just thought that was kind of weird. I thought I'd share. Alright, so here we have Rhinox out of package, and he does look really good. I am digging the figure. The first thing I will say, though, much like a lot of other people I've had issues with, this guy is not very sturdy as far as posability. The biggest issue is this left foot right here. As you can see, if you're looking at it straight on, he's kind of balanced okay, but you've got this giant rhino head, and it just feels like the hip joints and the ankle joints are too loose. They could have been a lot stronger, and it would have helped this figure out tremendously. Probably the most negative thing that I can come up with for it at this point. Figure-wise, paint-wise, the paint is gorgeous on this figure. We've got this really brilliant gold paint on the mouth. I love the teeth, how they are painted white. The head sculpt is painted very well. We've got the green. We've got the red eyes that Rhinox had. We've even got Maximal logos painted in a darker green on top of the green, which is really damn cool. Just looks really nice. I love the detail on the arms. The detail on his little twin guns is really, really nice. Now, the weird thing is this flap right here is kind of a soft rubber, as are the rhinoceros ears on the back. Oh, the eyes. Oh, so creepy. But yeah, so that's kind of weird that they're kind of a softer plastic, which, I mean, we've been seeing it since Transformers Prime. It shouldn't surprise me, but it's kind of there. So here is his gimmick. You spin. Yay, there it is. Oh my gosh, is he going to fall? No, he's not. Haha. See, when you see how unbalanced it is, which is kind of unfortunate. I just feel like this figure, after time goes on, the hips are going to become really loose, and he's never going to stand in robot mode on his own. And again, that's kind of unfortunate. Now, side view. So here he is from the side. I mean, he's just got lots of rhino chunk everywhere because, well, he turns into a rhinoceros. And that's okay. I don't mind that. It's a Beast Wars figure. They are going to look like that. But the sculpt itself, I mean, they've done a gorgeous job with it. The paint looks good. I'm very happy with the figure, despite the fact that I think it's got some posability issues as far as standing long-term. Posability, though, as far as articulation, is really, really good. We've got the shoulders. You can adjust it to shoulders, head. I believe moves left and right. I don't think it moves up or down. The wrists kind of move in and out a little bit. Of course, you've got a ratchet joint at the elbow. He does have joints at the hips and at the knees, and then, of course, his ankles can adjust as well for posability. And he can get into some pretty good poses. Again, it's just the hips and those ankles really scare me. I think they're just not going to last. So let's get him into the rhinoceros mode and see what we think about that. Alright, so here we have Rhinox in his rhinoceros mode, and quite frankly, I love it. It is far superior to the robot mode, I think. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The detail that is in the hide is just amazing. I can't... Let's see if I can get some detail on here. This guy, I mean, the leathery look, the wrinkles, the eyes are just almost too creepy, for sure. I mean, this guy just looks utterly amazing. I love the thing. It's a very interesting transformation, and I'm going to tell you, it's kind of, even with the instructions, a little difficult to figure out on the hindquarters, getting the piece you need to flip upright this way. The instructions look like it's rolling down that way, and that won't align it properly, so make sure you're going up that way. Also, his butt flap right here, it says to put this little piece down in first before you connect in these pieces, and it's 100% accurate. If you don't do that, it's not going to connect in right. Also, the other cool thing about this, his weapon stores underneath. They kind of click together, and then these pieces here fold inward, And, you know, I didn't really look at the instructions all that well when I was looking at it, and didn't realize that, and they're so well molded, you can't tell they actually move. It just looks like one molded piece of plastic. Now, the one thing about mine, that leg there likes to stick out. It's supposed to go upright, but it doesn't really affect it much because it's just standing on the leg. There is no articulation on this figure. He is a brick, but he's a cool looking brick. I love the look of the horn. I mean, he just, from the front, you cannot see any robot kibble at all. You do get a little bit of robot kibble under the jaw point here. You can kind of see up in there. And then, of course, on the back of these legs, we have a little bit of robot kibble. But all in all, it's not bad at all. The funny thing is, this whole butt piece is rubber, which, quite frankly, I wonder about its durability. I wonder if it's actually going to stand up through the test of time. We shall see. But again, just the look of this figure, the amount of detail. I love the hooves. They are painted. I mean, this is probably one of the best generation figures that they have flat out put out. Absolutely love it. If you are a Rhinox fan, you're going to want this. If you're a Beast Wars fan, if you like Beast Formers, very cool stuff. Just kind of as a comparison, here he is with an old school Beast Wars figure. Little Gilidarte, I think is his name. Little Triceratops. Also a very cool looking figure, but this generation's Rhinox just really sets apart. It's nice, it's sturdy, it's bulky, and, well, frankly, it looks like a rhino, and we love it. You can open his mouth up a little bit, but it looks like he's got broken jaw syndrome if you do that. I just kind of leave it closed there, and, well, that's the way he's going to sit on my shelf. Absolutely amazing. Definitely digging him. If you see him, I must recommend you buy him. So there he is, Rhinox from Beast Wars and the Transformers Thrilling 30. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hated it, thumbs it down. Share the vids. Subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it. If there's a Transformer you would like me to review, definitely leave a note in the comments. Love to hear from you. Leave a video. Definitely appreciate everybody out there. And as always, look for more videos in the future.